We are ready. Seats are filling up straight away. Do love this. Don't recognise any of those names, but that's absolutely fine. Jegantha was very underwhelming yesterday. We had him in our deck. Like, it's a 5/5 for 5, and that itself's fine. The ability doesn't do much, and it's not really worth it as a companion, I don't think. What do we got? Tiger. Tiger's pretty good. Just interviewing people for podcast. Oh, that's fine. Is it an interesting podcast with cool hosts and lots of entertaining banter? Convolute. I like the Dreamtail Hero. I do like this Auspicious Starix. I do like the Huntsmaster. We've got 30 seconds to make a pick here. Fertilid's a good memory spell. I think I just want to take maybe the blue, the Heron. Or do we take Jegantha and build around? Alright, let's, for the sake of science, let's build around a companion so that we can. So no creatures in our deck. No cards in my deck has more than one of the same mana cost mana symbol. So basically you can't have anything that has two pips. So that's the rule we've set ourselves. And let's have a look-see. Wingspan mana. We could be blue or red. We don't have to be, sorry, green or blue. It could be both. Green or red. There we go. Enters the battlefield, put a flying creature on non-human creature. That's pretty cool. Make stuff fly. Can't use that, don't want that. 30 seconds to go. Counter spell. Bristling Ball is just a solid green spell. Blue-green land's not bad as well. Vigilance All Reef. Yeah, we haven't had a chance to do it. I think I'm just going to take this. This is just a good card. And we can keep ourselves open. We could be looking at red, blue, white. We can look at green, red, blue. We can look at blue, green, black. We're not locking ourselves into anything except we obviously want to be red, green as a companion here. Let's have a look. Capture Sphere. It's a pretty decent card. Maybe. Deadweight's solid. Again, I love Deadweight. It might not be as good as it has been in previous sets, just because you've got so many big baddies lying around. And you've got this creature here. I think we're going to take the Deadweight. We've got quite a few packs piling up here. It's kind of Deadweight versus Capture Sphere forming, and Deadweight's cheaper. Yeah, let's take Deadweight. Porky Parrot was an absolute disappointment yesterday. Yeah, Deadweight. I might have been a bit high on Deadweight yesterday when we were talking. It might not be as good as I thought it was. Saltwater Cliffs isn't bad. It kind of opens us up to play all these cards. Shut up. Porky Parrot, yeah. Porky Parrot's, I don't know. It was disappointing yesterday. Let's take a Dolphin here. I do like Dolphin. Ooh, what's this do? Creature with flying has spells. Cost 2 more. It's a 3/2/2. Can't play it with my Jegantha. Filled with 2. Move a counter from Fertile. Target player searches the low for a basic land card. Just a little fixer ramper guy. Yeah, let's take Fertile. Ooh, I do like Titanith Wreck. I'm surprised that came around. It kind of makes me feel green might be open. Yeah. Oh, we can't play it with our Jegantha. Oh, damn it. Mutual Destruction. I mean, Thieving Otter's fine. We can give it fly. We can make it unblockable. Yeah, those two things are both pretty good. Cards with cycling your graveyard. Cost 2 less creatures with flying. So it's a 2 mana bounce spell. It's not bad. With a draw attached to it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Like, we're looking at probably being blue-green. Blue-green red. Take this Humble Naturalist. Just because it works well with getting us into big creatures. What we probably want to see as we build this kind of deck up, if we stick with the deck we're building, is big creatures. We want to get like the Sandworm to 7 drops, 6 and 7 drops, tons of them, especially ones with cycling, because that's just good value. we're onto our 8th pick. So we've seen every pack. I don't remember what came around the first pack, so we're interesting to see what comes up. Turtle, Convolute, and we could play another Fertilid. Chance of playing black's pretty low, but if we have it, I prefer to have the black water than not have it, I guess. So we're taking this backwater with the understand we probably won't play it. Then we'll take the Thornwood Isle just because we like having lands. Do we want a 5-drop or do we want... We'll just take a 5-drop here. So again, we have to remember we have that restriction where we can't play anything that has more than one of the same mana symbol in its cost. And then we just want big... Oh, we can't play Greater Sandworms, so that's annoying. Kind of goes against what you want the deck to do. Let's take a Wilt. There seems to be a decent amount of enchantments in this format. I think I lost 2 enchantments most of my games. I don't know if we play at main board, but we'll have it. So we need to find big creatures that don't have 2 mana pips. Who's at our table? So we're getting passed by Eastman and we're passing to T-Magic. Whoever that might be. Auto select. Alright, new pack. Ooh, companions converted mana cost. So we open a better companion. But we're way too far from that to be our companion. Primal Empathy. If you can upkeep, draw a card if you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures you control. Otherwise put a counter on target creature you control. That's solid. We're solidly into blue-green right now. We can't play the Mammoth. That's kind of our only pick, so let's just take it. Shock Typhoon, Sharknado. Yeah, so Greatest Seven would be great, but it just doesn't work with Jegantha. I think we take the Shark Typhoon, like, we're more likely cycling it than anything. Ram 3 is a good card. Frostlinks is a good card. We're still missing just big creatures. Capture Sphere. Capture Sphere help us stay alive. One of the same color, so I could play the Empathy because it's got a blue and a green. If it was blue, it wouldn't work. That's why I couldn't take the other Greatest Stone that I really wanted. I can't think of anything that. I don't know enough cards. I'm sure there are cards that are big enough. Like if we get that, there's a 5/5 haste for 5 or 6 red card that would be good for us here. A couple of those would be nice. Yeah. Give it flying. I mean, maybe it's even right and just play this in the deck, but early in the format, I don't mind experimenting a bit harder and forcing myself to do stuff that I wouldn't necessarily normally do. I mean, do we want to anticipate? Anticipate's not really great for the thing. We could just take an Evolving Wilds. Yeah, let's just take an Evolving Wilds here. There's Great Cocoon. Prevent all damage that will be dealt by your creatures control. Okay. Okay. Maybe we look at being black because this guy's not terrible, especially with flash. Yeah, let's do it. These cards are all trash. I think we're being cut on blue coming back this way. Sorcery from graveyard to your hand. Thieving Otter. Maybe we can draw cards. Like if Phase Dolphin, this kind of plan works, we can do cool stuff with it. Guess we're taking a sideboard this. We're not playing a Crustacean. It's a terrible card. We haven't got any Mutate yet, which is interesting. It's good cycling. Frostlings came back, which is nice. Just solid 3-drop pick up here. Go back to sleep. Okay, not sure if I'm playing these black cards. We could go just to a straight blue-green deck. Or if we get like a really good red card, we'll swap out the black for the red. So maybe we play this. What instant sorceries do we have though? Ram through. Is it too late to switch to a Lutri plan? That's the question. Well, we've got two of these. That's not too much. Wouldn't mind taking the second Windspan order though. Shit. God, it's probably right to take the Lutri, but YOLO. Do we have any humans? Human. Not really. Cyborg that token strategy stuff. Hammerphage is pretty good as a mutate here. Otherwise it's kind of Farfinder or Crystal. Let's take the Crystal. We're making decisions, and I don't know if these decisions are necessarily correct or not. Seems to be two for people in green and blue. Yeah, I think we're getting a little bit screwed on really good green and blue cards. Like there's enough coming through that we can build a deck, but we've really set ourselves restrictions on how we can play. That's kind of the problem. We're gonna take the ram through just because we need removal. But yeah, and I get what you're saying. There's the Lava Serpent that I kind of want. I don't know if we're gonna be able to go red though. We did the silly thing. We forced ourselves to play a certain type of game, of deck that might not be great for us, but. It's the crystal that we want. Blue, green, black, blue, green, red. Either way, we could play either or both of these. Yeah, I'm not feeling very confident about this deck right now. And we could even splash a red card. Is that the worst thing in the world? Maybe we should grab some blue, red or green, red lands. Alright. We're at 35 cards, so we need to make a lot of cuts here. Okay. What? Okay. There we go. We got a Jegantha in our companion slot. We did it. Was it worth it? That's the question. Alright, let's play it like this. We'll come back, we'll do some sideboarding, we'll do some changing of the decks. Yesterday we went 0-2-0-2 and that did not feel good.